And right, this is the moment as always. Keeping it real, we told you we're coming back really strong and we are finally here. I'm not alone in the building right here. I've got some very amazing personalities in the house. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you said it. Finally, you said it.
Inducted. I only experimented. It didn't work for me. No way.
Thank you so much.
I got OG in the building looking like a big brother man ready to go buy some estate somewhere. What's going on, man? You look so fly.
I never sleep this morning. Never sleep.
Oh my God. Good. How you doing?
For the week.
I'm fine.
Okay. How did your day go yesterday?
Good, not bad.
All right. Debbie always looking fly. What's going on?
Let me be like OG. I did. Well, you can join us on Instagram Live as well at Debs Extra, DEBSEXTRA. What's happening, bro?
We're talking about what's happening. We understand yesterday the nominations have come up at the Big Brother Naija house, and quite unbelievably and quite incredible. I'm very, very happy to see that Pere didn't nominate Whitemoney, because I felt
let's not have that conversation.
I felt that was a nomination everybody was expecting. I think he disappointed people with his nomination.
It was expected that he was not going to nominate him.
Okay.
They've already had conversations that guy is like, you are targeting this young man. So the only way he's going to save himself from everything that has happened is to leave him out of his nomination list. But then a lot of things happened.
What were your surprise nominations? Let's start with that very first of all. Those who nominated who did you think shouldn't have nominated who, and do you think the nominations that rolled out yesterday was perfect enough?
So I was not expecting anybody not to nominate anybody. I feel everybody deserves to stand up at some point. But then it was fair. Okay. The people that I picked that stood up yesterday, that's JMK, Sammy, Pere, who else? Maria, who else? Queen, and one other person.
No, I think what Mark is trying to say is amongst in the nomination, during the nomination process, the people that picked those up for nomination. Were you surprised by who they were picking?
I was not surprised. It was expected.
I was surprised by one.
Yeah,
I was surprised by Liquorose.
Picking who?
Saving. I wasn't surprised that she picked Peace and Cross. But the fact that there was Maria, there was Pere on that list, so and the reason she chose to save Peace.
So let's clarify this. The reason why she did
and
that.
Put Cross.
The reason why she did that before then, Big Brother had already issued a strike to Maria,
Liquorose.
Maria, Pere, and JMK because they had like microphone infringement several times. So then Big Brother said he's giving them a strike, and also they would not have veto power. That's the head of house cannot save any of them if they are up for eviction. That is one. He also said they would not have access to the head of house lounge. So that's the reason why Liquorose did not save Maria.
So that was part of the thing that the head of house couldn't save.
Yes, she could not. It was obvious that she was going to save Maria.
Because I was confused. I'm like, why are you saving?
I saw that on social media too. Some people were confused, but then.
But there's so many confusing rules in this Big Brother. It's like they wake up one day and decide this is how it should go, and another day and then
they have a rule book. Okay. It's too big. So then
that part about the head of house not being able to save those up for on
strike.
Down the strike list.
It's Big Brother's house, madam. So it happens. So then a lot of things happened that he said. I don't even think we can cover all of them.
Let's just hit the major one. What was the major one that actually caught your eye?
Saga was picked as deputy head of house, and because Liquorose is under punishment as well, so she can't stay in the head of house lounge. Saga had to bring someone else of the opposite sex. And it was expected that he was going to bring Nini. But the attitude in which he tried to tell Nini that, please, I want you to join me in the Big Brother head of house lounge, was too embarrassing for me.
Wow.
That man has lost himself.
Wow.
He needs to be up for eviction three times. If he survives the first one, he should be up again and again like that.
So he wasn't man enough, or he didn't do it in a way worthy of a man, or what?
It's not like he was not man enough. Let it not sound like I'm one of those toxic alpha male or something.
Okay, so you thought it was too mushy
He's
for
too
you?
dramatic one.
Hmm.
He's too noisy. There are so many things about Saga.
Wow.
I want them to give him straightening. Straightening. Then also Boma and Angel, they've been a bit close recently. And last night it felt like
Boma the okra.
No, you did not.
Who did you know?
I've forgotten his pick, but they're not Queen.
Okay. I was surprised that Michael picked JMK.
Okay.
I think he picked JMK.
I'm funny enough.
One of those two guys.
You said what?
Yeah.
No. I think two persons. Sasuke did. And
No,
one
don't
other
pick
person.
Boma.
Sasuke pick, Boma. Sasuke pick Boma and Pere.
All right, well, while we're still trying to go over, because the Big Brother Naija story, we can't cover all of them, but a special already came out and said everybody is damaged mentally in the country. I don't know. He said, look, some worse than others, but everybody is damaged. Mentally, everybody.
I felt that. And we don't take mental health seriously. Yeah. Like in the US, I know that going to a therapist is part of some people's medical plan. Your medical care plan. But in Nigeria, it's just something that we don't think about. And even when we do this, therapists are not enough to go around.
In Europe, people visit the dentist as a normal routine.
When you never shop finish, when you go meet therapist.
And then this damage that you're talking about, what will solve it? And then that's why we now seek religion as some sort of comfort.
Yes.
Now, Pretty Mike did say that the same people that were shouting "Neo doesn't deserve V" during the reunion are now shouting "God when."
Exactly, that's very true.
Listen to what people at your risk.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing they did for Kafi and let's not even go there. The same thing they are doing now for Liquorose and Emmanuel. That Emmanuel is just using her to cash cruise and everything. Yeah. When they will come marry now, come born fine picking, all of them going to, especially women. So most times don't listen to people on social media. That's just it. Because if you listen to people, you're digging your own grave. I'm sorry.
Well, before we go, finally, we understand that in Kenya there is a problem. Residents face 12 months jail term for blowing nose without handkerchief, spitting on the streets in Nairobi. Okay. I think the whole COVID thing is really taking a toll in some countries, and they are really, really going hard on citizens. So if you spit outside, you blow your nose, you don't have a handkerchief, you are as you finish blowing your nose, you are entering the Nigeria.
You think they can do it in Nigeria?
Why? I mean, already these countries.
Do you know what's sad? You will see, do not urinate here. Exactly. Right in front of that signpost.
Someone is going there.
Someone is going there because there is no affirmed punishment yet. When I was growing up,
if police you can say wait till they happen. Wait till they happen.
OG, do you know there was a time when they do adverts on TV on war against indiscipline? It was a fearful thing around the city. You can't now. You don't have.
Hard in Lagos.
It was tough.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. Look, I think when rules are affirmed and people know that there is a consequence to this, you have no choice but to conform.
But when you see the people setting the rules, breaking those rules,
let's not forget to talk about Dorothy, former Big Brother Naija housemate.
Yeah, Dorothy.
That had EFCC.
She had an encounter with the EFCC.
I wanted to dodge it, but you have brought it. What do we do? It appears she's been complaining of her rights being abused with the way they barged in. The EFCC came out with a statement. Prince came out to say that was a lie. The press image release was a lie. I think a video was released, and it was quite obvious and clear that these guys apparently said they came with a search warrant, that Dorothy was stubborn in opening the door in the first place. That's what they said.
They said Dorothy was not there. It was Dorothy's sister that was stubborn. But then, this is not the first time they are complaining about EFCC. Can we do checks and balance?
Okay. We have to send you there as a representative to go speak for the country. OG, you can. First of all, with your stature.
You need to wear that beret back. That OG Kanu vibe.
OG Kanu vibe.
All right, guys. Well, that's the much we can take this morning. But I just have one last question this morning. It appears there's just one question I want to ask. Is it possible to love two people at the same time, coming from both genders? Can a lady fall in love with two guys? Can a guy fall in love with two ladies at the same time?
women over time, they've been the ones giving us that vibe that you can have two people that you love. Okay. I don't know about it. I don't know how true it is.
Okay.
But then let's ask.
Did you answer the question?
Well.
Hey.
Yes, pass the baton.
I answered. If you pay attention carefully,
no, nobody heard any answer.
What I said is, it's not something that is usual with men. So I don't know. I've never felt that way.
So men don't fall in love with two ladies?
I've not felt that way.
Okay, so you're speaking from a personal experience.
Yes.
Is it from a personal
but I've
experience
heard from women.
This is a general thing.
So do men? Have you read where men?
Go and wear that wig.
Gold now. Am I the only one?
I want girl to speak.
Go. Just say
you
something.
two also speak from a personal. Don't generalize.
No, sure. I feel it's personal.
Okay.
I mean, I can choose to fall in love with two people.
Have you?
Depends on. No, I'm not. I don't want to even be in that situation.
It's a horrible place to be.
It's not cool.
Do you think it happens?
Yeah, sure, it happens. Definitely.
Men and women, please.
Men and women.
No. I've not seen any man.
Okay,
You've
good.
not
seen.
I've not heard. And I've not seen.
I've heard.
And
I'll give you one. Chris Brown came out publicly, said Karuchi. You know, back then Karuchi and Rihanna. He did a video. He said, "How can he be in love with two ladies?"
No, it's not. He said love. No.
That's what he said.
Let's go.
He said, "How is it that he doesn't know what?"
Guys, we are done here.
Now you're done. You're running away.